What is going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday to everybody. Happy hump day to everybody. Hopefully everybody is doing well. We're doing something a little bit different with the stream here today. Normally I do a Roblox development stream around this time, because this is when I'm usually working on Roblox dev streams and stages and such. But I haven't been doing that the last couple days, and that event that I had planned for Forum Productions might not end up happening because I haven't really gotten any sets from people regarding that. So today, what I figured we would do is we would just hold a little live discussion about my plans for 2023, along with some FiveM news that has come out within the last little while, because there has actually been quite a few. There has been some changes and some surprising news that's come out in relation to a previous community that I came up with. And in this stream, I'm also going to give you an update on the A&E On Patrol Live lawsuit. If you guys remember, I did mention that a while back when I was doing the stream earlier this year. So I'm going to give you guys an update on that, and we may as well start with that, actually, because of the fact that it's actually been, there was just some new information that just recently came out within regards to that. Anyways, let me find this. On Patrol Live lawsuit. Yeah, here we go. So check this out, guys. So recently, the producer of Live PD and On Patrol Live, Big Fish Entertainment, they hit back at the lawsuit that that A&E filed in court. And if we look at this article a little bit, you guys can see A&E decided to cancel the show in 2020, wrongly believing that the public's interest in live police programs had waned. This is wrong. This is wrong for so many reasons. Because at the time of cancellation, Live PD was A&E's most popular program. So by canceling the show, they canceled their hit show, and after they canceled that show, their viewership dropped nearly 50%, maybe more. Essentially, what happened afterwards, earlier this year, Big Fish Entertainment, under, I believe, Half Moon Pictures, they brought On Patrol Live over to Reelz, and that ended up becoming the #1 cable show in the coveted 25 to 54 age demographic. Now, one of the bigger things that this Big Fish producer is calling out A&E on, is a lot of the stuff that happens, a lot of the segments, like the Wanted, the Crime of the Week segment, a lot of that stuff. The elements that A&E is identifying. So A&E is not alleging that the new show that they have copies a single original element from Live PD, given that Big Fish called the elements that A&E identifies nothing more than unpredictable stock features of police ride-along shows, and often news programming more generally. When news programming, this is wrong. News programming, A&E thinking that that Live PD or On Patrol Live is a news program, they are 100% wrong in regards to that. It's a police reality TV show. There's no part in any news. The closest thing you can get to news is the Wanted segments, the Missing segments, the Crime of the Week segments. Those would be considered probably the news aspect of the show. But other than that, the show is purely a reality police show that shows police work in near real time. And then A&E has also taken an issue with the fact that the show basically switches between live, almost live stuff, and prepackaged footage, similar into the form of Cops, that also airs on Reelz channel. And it opens with the same fast-paced music that Live PD opened, include the Wanted Missing segments, all things that Big Fish points out are commonly found in reality TV shows and thus not protectable. That is true and not true at the same time. I have watched Cops for so many years, especially when I was younger as well, and I don't remember seeing a Wanted or a Missing segment on Cops. Cops is purely prepackaged footage that is edited. I've never seen a wanted or a missing segment. I mean, the closest, essentially, you could think of Cops as a wanted show, in a sense, because of how wanted, like, people are, like, when officers are hunting down the suspect, then yeah, that could be considered wanted. But usually, in that same segment, the suspect is caught. And then A&E, and then here's another thing. A&E also knew that when it began working Big Fish, that the format of an unscripted television show following police officer was far from original. Since Cops first aired in 1989 on Fox, there have been dozens of unscripted shows following police and other first responders on the job. This is also true. And this also is kind of stabbing A&E in the back as well, because they also had live rescue, which was essentially the exact same thing as live PD, except it followed emergency responders, EMS, and fire. So that's why it's crazy. And one of the other things that came out in regards to this is A&E included in its original contract that if the show were to be canceled, Big Fish cannot try to start a different version of Live PD on a different network for 1 year after the show's cancellation. On Patrol Live came 2 years later. And what also the law, so basically Reelz is saying, or Big Fish is saying, that the lawsuit should be dismissed in full, and that A&E is free to air another live police show. They can also air reruns of Live PD. A&E cannot, however, use copyright and trademark laws to stop Live PD's creators from taking their talents elsewhere after A&E turned its back on them merely because it came to regret that choice. And that is true, because after Live PD got canceled, A&E's viewership dropped nearly 50%. In fact, I can actually find the original cancellation thing. The original news stories about the cancellation. And a lot of people, when this lawsuit came to fruition, a lot of people were saying that they were boycotting A&E. And for the most part, I am too. The only reason I ever watch A&E is so that way I can watch Court Cam as well, because I do like Court Cam. I watch Neighborhood Wars from time to time. I also watch, what else? What other shows do I watch? There's also Christmas Wars that's coming. Customer Wars is also. Road Wars as well. So they're doing all sorts of different shows to try and make up for Live PD's cancellation. Even now, more than 2 years after they fucking canceled Live PD. And they're still reeling from the effects. Their viewership is dropping. In fact, let me look at the A&E average viewership. A&E average viewership, A&E TV's ratings. So, here we go. So here's a page I found right here that shows the ratings right now. Nearly, so this is basically what the most recent ratings that have come out for A&E are on primetime, P2 Plus, is basically, this is the most recent date we have. So December 4th of this year. So day part, there's more people that go in the day part. Less people that go in the day part. Then, in prime time, it kind of goes up. Primetime 2 Plus is around, or they average around 500,000 viewers. That's still quite a bit of people. But when A&E was airing Live PD, they had viewerships upwards of 1 million people, maybe more. But you can see, going all the way back, monthly ratings, you can see they've had a major drop in viewership. Quite a bit less people are tuning in A&E ever since the Live PD. You can see right here, their top program, Road Wars, has an average of 780,000 people. And Customer Wars also has a similar amount of people. Neighborhood Wars, a similar amount. Court Cam also has a similar amount. So you can see these types of shows are doing really well, whereas all the other shows are not. And here's a lot of people are but yeah, Live PD, A&E screwed themselves over. I'm sorry to say, but A&E did. A&E 100% screwed themselves over when it comes to Live PD. So yeah, that is an update in regards to what's going on with Live PD and Reelz, A&E, On Patrol Live, all that stuff. It's not looking good for A&E, if you ask me. It is not looking good for A&E and their live police programs. It should also be noted, however, that A&E has launched a spiritual successor to it in the years since Live PD got canceled, called Court Night Live. I don't know if that's actually happened recently, but I think they may have canceled that show either. But A&E, they fucked themselves. I'm just gonna come out here and be brutally honest. They legitimately fucked themselves over when they canceled Live PD. Everybody liked Live PD. I used to watch it quite a bit when I was younger. And yeah, Live PD is now on Patrol Live, and A&E, they don't have a case against Reelz or Big Fish. They don't have a case against them at all. So, moving on from that, with 2022 coming to a close, I have a couple things I want to talk about in regards to plans for 2023, along with FiveM news. I'm going to get into my plans a little bit later, but I want to quickly talk about FiveM, because there's been a lot of changes with regards to how FiveM is broadcast here on the channel. As I said in previous actual gaming-centric streams, initially my plan for FiveM content was to move them away from FMG TV after everything happened with Blaine RP. I went over to Malibu. I've been there ever since, and I did do quite a few live streams over on FMG TV Plus, but then I realized it's going to be hard to grow that channel because that channel is small to begin with. So about a month or two ago, I decided to move the Malibu streams back over to FMG TV and not broadcast them as frequently. And then I also recently announced, if you guys were watching my latest Malibu stream from a couple days back, I did recently announce that Live Leo was going to be coming back for a series on Malibu Sunset RP in early 2023. That is still going to happen. However, you're going to see a different community on the streams come the new year as well, maybe even before the new year too. And if you guys don't remember this community, I don't know where you're forgetting about it, but yeah, if you guys are curious about what this new server is, check this out. Are you guys ready for this? Boom. Look at this. ZRP is coming back, everybody. This came as a complete surprise to me, as I was not expecting ZRP to even come back in the first place. So yeah, ZRP is coming back under the new ZRP is going to be coming back under new ownership, multiple directors, and this time it's not going to be controlled by Wayfaring Cookie, aka Wiley. If you guys remember, he nuked the server back in March of this year, and it pissed a bunch of people off. He was making decisions that people did not like, including myself, banning people who did not like the decisions he was making. He basically ruined his own server. So that's what happened regarding that. Now we're getting ZRP back under brand new ownership. Okay, sorry about that. I'm actually going to open up this banana here in a second as well. But yeah, ZRP is coming back under new ownership. It's going to be much better than the older ZRP was at the tail end of its life cycle. A lot of people, what they ended up doing is they ended up moving over to Malibu, including myself, earlier this year. So essentially what Malibu has done is there's been a lot of changes with Malibu, and I very much like Malibu RP as well. I've been thinking about how I want to go about ZRP, because obviously I am going to be there in some way, shape, or form. Except what I'm going to do, instead of jumping ship from Malibu immediately just because ZRP is coming back, I am going to do something. I'm going to do things a little bit differently. I am working on getting documents set up for the Department of Transportation on ZRP. In the event I can actually run the Department of Transportation there, I am going to run that for a couple months, see how well things are going as DOT there in terms of policing and what kind of RP goes on there. But at least for the first couple months of ZRP's existence, this new version of ZRP existence, I'm going to basically sit back, take a step back, focus on doing DOT, getting that off the ground, and we'll see what happens with the police side of things. Police side of things in the RP is on par with Malibu, and there's not people shooting every 5 seconds at cops or trying to kidnap DOT, then I will consider moving over to ZRP full-time. But for now, I'm going to balance my time on ZRP with Malibu Sunset. The way I'm thinking about doing it is this. One day I'll be on Malibu Sunset, and one day I'll be on ZRP doing DOT stuff. So we shall see what happens in regards to that. Hopefully everything goes well in regards to that, but I am really looking forward to seeing what kind of stuff happens with ZRP over the next couple months, and to see if it's worth it to reapply for police over there. So yeah. Hold on a second. Yeah, sorry, I haven't had anything to drink yet today, so I got my drink right now. So yeah, ZRP, they're coming back. I'm gonna basically sit back, run DOT for a couple months, see how good the RP is, and hopefully go from there. In fact, actually, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to make a server real quick, and I'm going to do this live on stream as well. So stand by, actually. For the garage, Discord templates. Let me just go live here, because we're going to make this live on stream here. We're going to create this. I love the server templates right here. Alright, obviously I can see every channel. So let me give myself some roles here, first of all. So let me give myself some roles here. I will be the head. Oh, I gotta rename this. Server settings. I gotta rename a couple roles real quick. I'm going to edit this one. I'm going to call it... Actually, you know what? I'm going to remove... Hold on a second. Settings. I'm going to remove Palm Island Network Owner. And I'm going to rename this one to ZRP Staff. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back there. We're going to go server settings. And then we're going to move that back so that way we're going to put that right basically We'll put that above head, essentially. Because I want people to know that there is staff on here. Okay, stand by. Let me get this display capture up. There we go. I'm doing this without the watermark. Oh, who's pinging me? Alright, anyways, back to this. So the head, so basically, this is a server template for those of you guys who are curious. This is a server template I used in the past for Palm Island Networks DOT. In fact, I might actually still have that server somewhere, unless I deleted it. Oh yeah, I did delete it. Bruh, I actually did keep it. I might just delete the server actually. I'll leave it for the time being, but I'm gonna do this, put that in a folder, and I'm gonna rename this folder to say ZRP stuff essentially. Or actually, I'll just rename it to ZRP. Because as you can see, I have also moved the Malibu RP stuff up a little bit as well. But yeah, ZRP. In fact, I actually need to steal the server logo here real quick. So, hold on a minute. Department of Transportation, where do I go to get this logo from? I don't see where I can get a logo. I can find a logo later on, actually. But yeah, anyways, let me just find a DOT logo. Let me see. I might be able to find one. Oh, this is the one he used. Perfect. Let me just save this image. And then let me go back here. I'm going to put this... Oh, ZRP staff? No. ZRP logos. Here we go. This is what I need. Oh, hey, I still do have the ZRP logos. Nice. Okay. So now, let me go to the server settings here, because now I know where to find the icon. Don't ask why that's in the memes folder. ZRP logos. Where is the Department of Transportation logo that I saved? Oh, a lot of these pictures are people who are banned from the server. Okay, where is the DOT logo? There it is. Boom. The Department of Transportation now has a logo. In fact, I actually want to just look at something real quick before we continue. Because I did see stuff in ZRP logos, a lot of those photos. I believe I may have screenshotted some bands I took back when I was staff there. Let's see. Let's look. Hey, what up, Mika? How you doing? Yeah, that's good to hear. I'm just looking at some pictures from other stuff. I'm doing good as well. Just working on some stuff for one of the old FiveM communities that I that I was part of. We're playing any server together. Maybe, we shall see. Hold on a minute, what's going on in ZRP? I'm home the whole week, COVID hit me? Damn. We'll have to work on making some servers here. Or not servers, but like stages since you're gonna be here the whole week. I've been making a word stage for my new game too. Well, it's not mine, I'm deving it. Oh yeah. Well yeah, I just need to get back to making stages as well. So I apparently don't have any screenshots of me banning someone. TX Evan or Easy Evan? When I was staff on ZRP, I would we use TX Evan, which is better. But yeah, let's see what else. Actually, wait, ZRP staff. That might also have some. That may also have some bands that I. Oh, projector information. Well, check it again. Well, I'm also doing like a live chat and such too. Anyways, back to the Department of Transportation stuff. So basically, ZRP, I'm gonna hopefully run Department of Transportation. I'm hard at work getting some stuff going on that. Excuse me. Along with that, I'm also gonna continue to be part of Malibu RP for their stuff over there as well. So yeah. So yeah, that's what's going on with ZRP in Malibu. I'm still going to be part of both. I'm going to be part of Malibu still. I'm still going to be part of them for at least the next couple months. I'm going to see how well ZRP goes with launching before I immediately move back over there to be cop. If the launch doesn't go well, I'll just stick with Malibu. But if it does go well and everything is fairly good with the RP, where DOT is not getting held at gunpoint, because I will be doing DOT streams, and I will be marking down how many times I'm getting held at gunpoint, because inevitably it is going to happen. It's fucking ZRP. That kind of shit. But yeah, so I'm going to be keeping an eye on that. I'm going to be marking down whenever that kind of stuff happens to see, so that way I can get some statistics on what actually happens there. So, moving on from that, plans for 2023. Obviously, to finish out the year, we're going to be doing some Malibu streams, along with some Roblox development streams, and some other simulation game streams in between there. I want to do a stream on FMG, showcasing the new 0.27 update that just came out yesterday. good game, girl, dude. You can check it out later. Have fun RPing there, not gonna lie. Alright, catch you later. Who else is ready? Holy shit, McLovin's coming back. Nah, we'll stay here. Get on board. Oh. Yeah, I thought you were going to go play on it at first. But yeah, anyways, so playing for 2023, obviously we're going to end off the year doing simulation streams along with the GTA streams, as usual. And along with the Roblox development streams as well. We're going to be doing all sorts of streams up until Christmas, because I did find out that I am going to be going out of town for Christmas. So sometime next week, probably on like Wednesday or Thursday, most likely Wednesday, I'm going to do an early Christmas special for you all, because I'm not going to be back till more than likely Monday. Or no, not Monday. I'll probably be back on Sunday, like on Christmas. But by the time I get back, I probably won't be able to do a Christmas special. So I'll do like a preliminary Christmas special on Wednesday next week. And if I do get back in time to do a stream on Christmas, I will do a Christmas special live stream on Sunday, on that Sunday. So those are my plans for that year. Depending on whether or not we go out of town for New Year's, I may or may not do a countdown to the New Year's stream. For those of you guys who aren't aware, that is something whenever I'm home for New Year's, I like to do a countdown to the New Year live stream where I try to stay up till midnight with you guys. But then again, I also end the live stream shortly before New Year's hit, so I can go down and spend that with my family if they're staying awake. But it all depends. When is New Year's actually? Oh, perfect. New Year's is going to be on Saturday. So if we do stay home, my parents should be able to stay up till midnight. And we will be able to handle all that kind of fun stuff too. Alright, anyways, so yeah, countdown to the New Year's stream, that's up in the air whether or not that's going to be happening. If it does happen, I'm going to try to do like a long 12-hour stream and basically go from noon till about 11:50, 11:55. Oh, I have a feeling I'm getting a response on my DOT ticket over there in ZRP. Let me see. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, we are going to see what happens with the Department of Transportation in regards to that. Oh, we got an announcement. Gosh, I'm so bored. Well, once I finish up today's live stream, I might do some stage development. Alright, let's see what's going on. There we go. So yeah, that is going on. I may jump in as staff there as well, so that way, over there. What about playing FiveM? I'm still considering what I want to do in terms of ZRP. I don't want to push myself too far with ZRP like I did the last time. So what I might do, I might stick to Department of Transportation and doing staff stuff from time to time, and then I'll go from there. See if maybe it's worth it to be police over there too. But yeah, ZRP, at minimum, I'm going to be hopefully doing Department of Transportation stuff. If they don't choose me to lead Department of Transportation, I'll probably do staff there and just see how well the RP is, if people are going to be working with staff in regards to if people are actually going to be sensible on ZRP and all that. Obviously, Malibu isn't going to be going anywhere, not right away at least. It's not 100% ZRP will last. Yeah, that's another thing to keep in mind there. Thanks for bringing it up, Spluttery. It's not 100% that ZRP will last, which is why I'm going to continue to do police stuff on ZRP and basically stick to potentially doing Department of Transportation, see how well that goes, and then maybe if things go well and the server runs pretty well, if it's running pretty well and all that, I may consider coming there full time. But it's still gonna be something I'm gonna keep my eye on, essentially. Okay. Alright, boop, boop. You leaving at Malibu? No, basically, here's my plan for this. If I'm selected to be the head of DOT on ZRP, I'm going to focus primarily on doing that for the first, month or two of ZRP's existence, just to see if it is going to last. I don't want to jump into all of this and leave my position over on Malibu as part of their highway patrol. Only to come here, only for ZRP to not last, and then I have to start all over again, over in Malibu again. So, I'm gonna stay with Malibu, as their highway patrol, and basically balance my time between Malibu Sunset and ZRP doing DOT stuff. I feel like DOT will be a good reintroduction for me to ZRP, along with just seeing how everybody, seeing how the RP is in general on ZRP. So, like I said, I'm gonna stick with Malibu, and I'm also gonna potentially do DOT on ZRP. We'll see how things go with that, and I'll essentially go from there. And I'll make a decision either at the end of January, maybe early February, on what I'm gonna end up doing in regards to if things will last, or what I want to end up doing personally in terms of that. But anyways, back to my future plans. So I've already talked about my plans for the rest of this year. 2023 is going to be big. The live Leo series, as announced, that is going to come back. At first it will come back on Malibu Sunset, but like I said, if things go well with ZRP, I am going to bring the live Leo series from Malibu over to ZRP again, and we'll continue the series that way, essentially. So that's a big plan for me. Obviously, we're going to continue the trend of FMG TV being mostly simulator-based content. So that's things like SnowRunner, Microsoft Flight Simulator, BeamNG Drive, American Truck Sim, Euro Truck Simulator 2, those types of games. Those types of games aren't going anywhere. As much as I want ZRP to last, I think it will last for around 2 to 3 months. Yeah, we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna jump ship from Malibu. But yeah, so 2023, we got all sorts of streams coming. Basically, usual streams I do here on the channel. Events that are gonna happen, we're gonna have some summer special streams as well. Along with everything else as well. So yeah, got a lot of plans for 2023. I can't entirely list them all here. Obviously, Halloween next year, there's obviously going to be a Halloween special. Also, I'm probably also going to do a shorter special 9/11 stream. because 9/11, I did that before. So yeah, that's essentially what I got planned for 2023 at the moment. There's going to be a lot more stuff going on with the channel. Stuff that I don't know that I want to do yet. It's only time will tell what happens to this. So yeah, 2023 plans not entirely set in stone. The only things that are majorly set in stone are the Halloween streams, the Halloween special stream. I'm pretty sure December streams will also be unaffected, along with the summer streams. Those are going to be unaffected as well. So yeah, those are the streams I have planned for at this moment in time. Obviously, the events of next year will so only time will tell what happens with this channel. What happens? 2023 is either going to be a great year for FMG TV, or it's going to be a shit year for FMG TV. Only time will tell what happens with that. So yeah, I think that is just about going to wrap it up here for this live update. Initially, I wanted to start it up at noon, but then I figured I would start earlier because I didn't know how long it was going to be. But yeah, this is a decently long little live chat here, just to give you guys updates on what's been going on with the A&E TV lawsuit, my FiveM plans, and plans for 2023, essentially. Like I said, I'm not gonna, with FiveM, I am not going to immediately leave Malibu Sunset. If I'm selected to run ZRP, Department of Transportation, I'm gonna run that and only that right now. And I'm just gonna keep an eye on it and make sure everything goes to plan, and make sure the launch goes well and the server isn't just gonna shut down after a couple months, because it would be a waste of time for me to completely leave Malibu Sunset to come here to ZRP, only for it to be shut down within a couple months. So I'm gonna keep my position in Malibu Sunset as CHP. I'm still gonna be active there, obviously, and I am also going to be hopefully doing Department of Transportation here as well. So yeah, that's my plans for that. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap the stream up here. So thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. I feel like this has been a very good discussion in regards to what's gonna happen with the streams in 2023, along with what kind of FiveM content you're going to be seeing on stream as well. I will probably be back later today for a stream over on Malibu, actually. We'll see. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys next time.